2 teachers assaulted in 2 days. Woman loses home and then a job. And Exxon looking for data analyst company. I'm Rico Bulford, and this is Uncut News. Do you see news happening? Send us a tip on WhatsApp at 592-659-6151. A teacher at St. Angela's Primary School in Georgetown was physically assaulted by a parent on Thursday during a solidarity movement to stop violence against teachers. The teacher, whose identity was not disclosed, received injuries and a swollen face, according to Guyana Teachers Union President Mark Light. He stated that this is becoming a frequent occurrence and something that needs to be addressed. He further stated that security guards and other staff who tried to intervene were also injured. Today's assault follows one that occurred yesterday. Teacher Sean Marshall was assaulted at the Grams Hall Primary School. Marshall was taken to the hospital with a swollen face and arms. Chief Education Officer Saddam Hussein issued a statement condemning the act of violence and stating that the ministry will take all appropriate actions to ensure that teachers are able to work in a safe and secured environment. A restriction on access to school compounds has since been implemented for parents who show violent behavior at school. A 7-year-old boy remains unconscious a week after he was involved in an accident along the Bataro Road in Bartica, Region 7. The boy was struck by a 35-year-old female driver just after he exited his school bus. The driver has been placed on $50,000 station bail. The boy's mother said that he is hospitalized on a ventilator in the ICU at the Georgetown Public Hospital. CT scans have shown no internal injuries. The first soya bean trial cultivation at the Tubalay Ranch, which is located approximately 70 miles south of Georgetown along the Berbice River, has been dubbed successful, and the second crop is currently under cultivation. This project is being undertaken by a group of local investors under the name Tacoma Gold. The investors are the owners of Guyana Stock Feed Limited, Royal Chicken, Eden Farms, SBM Wood, Tubalay Ranch, and Bounty Farm Limited, along with Brazilian-owned NF Agriculture. Less than 1 week after her home was demolished by the government, single mother LaShonda Ellis has been fired from her job as a data entry clerk at the Providence Police Station by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Ellis claims she was fired for protesting against the demolition of her home in Mucka. According to the termination letter, Ellis was dismissed for acting in a manner that will bring the ministry into disrepute. The Ministry of Home Affairs claims that Ellis was caught on camera assaulting a police officer during the protest in Mucka. Ellis was one of 7 families whose homes were demolished amid fierce confrontations between the police and irate protesters. Our president's alma mater has just honored him with another doctorate degree. Today, he was honored for his approach to leadership and development with an honorary doctorate of philosophy and management studies. The degree was conferred to him by Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University in Delhi, India, during a special ceremony. He was lauded as a role model for the partnerships he has created, his human resource management capability, and his commitment to continuous development. However, it should be noted that he is yet to be honored by his other alma mater, IFLUT University. Ha-ha! It's a new year. How about you make your truck run like new with Powered Automotive? Powered Automotive had truck parts and spares from all the major brands you know and love at prices you won't find anywhere else. Visit them at Lot 491 EE Eccles or call or WhatsApp them on telephone number 697-0171. Save bigger truck parts at Powered Automotive, the #1 heavy-duty truck parts store in Guyana. You can multiply your cash by selling Judicial Top-Up. This is a legit way you can earn some extra money at your business or to supplement your current hustle. Become a top-up vendor quick and easy by linking with Cellular Plus. Call them on telephone number 685-3109 for more info. The acting Chancellor of the Judiciary, Justice Yonette Cummings Edwards, has indicated that the shortage of judges within the judicial system has resulted in the remaining judges being overworked, as she made a strong case for the swift establishment of the Judicial Service Commission, the commission which selects new judges. The Chancellor made the remarks on Tuesday as she addressed the ceremony to mark the commencement of the Demerara Assizes Court. She said the already limited pool of judges has been further depleted with the retirement of Justice Franklin Holder last September and Justice Brasington Reynolds in November. Another judge, she noted, is expected to retire soon. A quarantine man died on Tuesday evening after he was struck down by a garbage truck along the Rose Hall Town public road in quarantine babies. The driver of the truck, owned by Sivon's Waste Management, remains in police custody as an investigation has been launched. In an embarrassing turn of events, the baggage scanner at the Eugene F. Correa International Airport at Ogle has been non-functioning for approximately 8 months and has yet to be fixed. This has resulted in challenges for international passengers and security officers, as they are now subjected to individual bag checks at designated counters and are required to empty their luggage and repack them after the security check is completed. According to the airport management, they cannot find qualified technicians to repair the X-ray equipment. Yes, and dear old Oyalana, we cannot find even one person who's qualified enough to repair said X-ray equipment. Convenient excuse. Roysdale Ford, the opposition's lead attorney, has asked the High Court to order the president to initiate consultations with the leader of the opposition on the appointments of the Chancellor and Chief Justice within the next 2 months. However, Nandalal has objected to the request, stating that there are no timeline provisions in the Constitution surrounding the appointment of the top judicial officers. The case was brought forward by APNU AFC Member of Parliament Vince Roy Jordan, who is challenging the president's non-appointment of a Chancellor and Chief Justice. The Constitution requires that there must be agreement between the president and the opposition leader on the appointment of a Chancellor and a Chief Justice. Now for today's oil update. ExxonMobil is currently looking to hire a firm to provide data analysis services for crude oil sales. The firm would be responsible for correlating oil sales information of the Starbuck block and computing total sale barrels and revenue per prescribed calculation to derive an average sale price per barrel of crude oil sold. This comes after the United Kingdom's BP company beat 13 competitors to win a 1-year contract to market Guyana's share of profit oil from the Liza Destiny and Liza Unity floating production, storage, and offloading vessels, also known as FPSOs. Aramco Trading Limited, a Saudi Aramco subsidiary, was awarded the contract in 2021 for marketing Guyana's crude from the Liza Destiny, and did the same for the Liza Unity when it came on stream. Exxon had produced 34.6 million barrels in the first half of 2022, according to the ministry. Robbery season might be over, but the streets are still mean. That's why you need to get security for your home and business through Sheriff Security Service. Sheriff Security offers well-trained guards, armed and unarmed patrol, marine patrol, canine services. These people even got drones. Why? Because your security is their highest priority. You've seen the rest. Now hire the best. Hire Sheriff Security Service today. Now it's time to tell you about Best Buy's latest car on sale. Currently on sale is this 2016 Toyota Crown Athlete. It comes with Bluetooth, mug rims, new tires, TV, CD, stereo, fog lamps, park camera, and much, much more. Buy cash for $9.95 million. All pay as low as $1.99 million down, with around $170,000 monthly for 5 years, and it is yours. Call or WhatsApp 662-0844 for more info. Visit the showrooms at Lot 171 Peter Street, Queenstown, or Lot 2 Lama Street, and tell them that we can send you for this sweet deal. Now for our Uncut News Viewers Poll Question of the Day. Every day we pose a question about current events in Ghana, the region, the diaspora, and how you feel it least was. Last night I asked, how do you feel about carbon credits? But before we get to that, I'd like to say a special thank you to our 2 paid supporters, Dion Nascimento and David Griffith. Thank you for your support, as it is what helps us bring you the news every evening. Jay Jairam says the sale of carbon credits makes sense for Guyana, as this is another revenue stream, but it does not make sense for the world's environment. It's like paying to pollute. Indeed, I agree. Randy Ramlol says, if we're selling carbon, why so cheap? We're getting sucked dry, and when all the resources finish, we end up like Venezuela. Now for tonight's question. What should be done to prevent the assault on our nation's teachers? I want you to think about that question. Tell us in the comments below. If your response is good enough, we just might feature it in our next episode. Anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight, and check us out tomorrow for another. Until then, I'm Nico Bulford saying good night, folks.